Yeah, I'm gonna get started here soon. I'm just making sure everything's all set up before I even start. Just gotta make sure like even my audio's on and etc. So Nathan's stream detected, calling the boys. Yep, I can hear myself. What's up, Blazed? Yeah, I had some people send me some videos of them doing like 1v1s and stuff, and they were like, "What could I do better?" And I'm like, "All right, just shoot it over to me, and I'll see what I can do, and I'll make sure to review the video and say again one more time." So for this first video, his build. Well, I know he sent it to me, but I can't find it. But if I remember correctly, he was running something like he was running reload, not like reload 1 instead of another engine part. So before we even start, that's what I would have run. Because you don't really need reload whenever you're using 6 AMs. Yeah, it's also in 30 FPS, I'm sorry, but it's supposed to be a 6 AM mirror versus Geekwo, or yeah, or that however you're supposed to say it. And you're not gonna run out of 6 AMs like ever. Uh, Even if you're running the lock-on speed part, because you don't usually get lock-on. You don't usually hose all 6 of your missiles at somebody, because that's just stupid. Nobody does that. So you're both using 6 Ms. It's a 6 M mirror. Personally, I would have run another engine part because if you have more power, it lets you evade easier. So it is what it is. So before we even start, you want to be aware of how far away they are, because John has his settings for meters. So as soon as it hits 6,000 meters, which I'm pretty sure should be here really soon. Uh, where are the buttons? Oops. Quick find. I don't want to do that. All right. So the missiles, he's just flying straight at him. You don't want to do that. You want to come at them with like a screw, so that whenever you're screwing and going into them, if they try to shoot anything at you, it's not going to hit. Granted, most people they don't know the etiquette behind 1v1s or whatever, and you usually just don't shoot before the merge or whatever. I know some people get really anal about it, but those are Xbox players, and we don't ever fucking listen to them. So, what are the commands to do frame by frame? Hey, Blaze, if you can find the controls for doing frame by frame, can you help me out? So right here, he could have shot at you, and you would have just taken free damage and a free death before you even started. So you want to corkscrew going at them, and you don't want to head on them directly, and you don't want to fire early usually unless they're being really disrespectful about it. So here he sees them, he's going like 2600, he comes around, and normally if you want to come around for the merge, you start turning early around like 2000 or so because people are usually full throttling, and the earlier you start braking, the earlier you can start chaining your PSMs. So you want to start decelerating faster if you know you can be more aggressive. If you're up against somebody who's really good, you can like keep going past them, and or if it's the first match, and you can be able to see like what they're going to try and do or how good they are before you guys even start, and that's just giving them some respect and just hanging back and saying, hey, yeah, those are the keys that I'm using, and oh, it's just really slow for the frame by frame. Yeah, I see it now. It's working now. So, yeah, you want to turn early and be aggressive if you know how they play, and you can capitalize on that. You want to turn late whenever you want to give them some respect and you're trying to feel out what they're trying to do. So right now you're turning on them. You're at like 700 speed. Stream is at 144p. We'll get better internet. I'm streaming at 720. So I start the stream back up and it's just gonna buffer forever. So you swap to 6am. So you're trying to backwards fly at him. You should be shooting right now because what the fuck is up with this? Yeah, so you should be shooting at him like right here the entire time. And you don't want to hard commit because if you're full backwards flying, like right off the bat, people can just like once he lines up and you're still backwards flying, like that's it. And he could just shoot you. Like if he lined up right now, he could have just shot the shit out of you. And he just did, yep. So when you hard commit to that, and for some reason it keeps sticking, it's like, nah, bro. So you don't want to hard commit to those backwards flying because they'll just straight up shoot you. And you only want to do that when you're pretty certain that they're going to fly into you and you can like smack them right in the face. But give me 1 sec. I got to turn off something. Window capture for review. Properties, client area. Okay, sweet. So for some reason it is now like not wanting to do it. It's on a different window. Pog. There we go. Okay. So keyword here. Don't want to backwards fly into that shit. Because as soon as he turns on you, you're fucking dead, kiddo. So he overshoots, he goes around. Just way backwards flying here. You could have been on him. Like if, excuse me. Like from here, you see him moving around. He flares that. You PS him and you hold it. And now he's flying in front of you. And by the time he turns again, you're fire. Yeah, you were right to fire this time because those would hit him if he was going straight. But now that you're done and that the PSM is over, what you want to do is you want to straighten out and try shooting at him because he's way open here because he's not doing it again. Instead of backwards flying. It may have missed, but it was still a good shot to try. So now he just PSM'd and you're matched up. Yeah, right there would have been a good time to keep going backwards. Which one hit you? Yeah, you're hard committing to backwards flying here, and he's just like having to just point his nose at you, and you just die because you're not flaring at all, and you're hard committing to it. Yeah, if you're going to be doing it, you don't want to be hard committing to those backwards flying because you're just going to get shot out of the sky every time. That's the reason why you died there. And you still have 3 flares. So he's giving you respect, and he's gonna basically try and lure you in closer. That was a good shot. I didn't expect that to hit. He's gonna hit you on this one, or he's just gonna try. We're caught. Yeah. Let me check out that shot. I had to look away at chat for a second. So he's up here. Fires at you. And he's coming back around. You're at 400 mid PSM and you're moving. So if he goes straight up, you're gonna hit him. So he does that, overcommits, and you hit him. Yeah. Do some backwards flying to pop off.
Stall warning.
I do the exact same thing, so I'm not gonna give him any shit for it. So if you're gonna backwards fly, I would only do it maybe once or twice against someone like Equal, because they know what they're doing and they're gonna punish you for it accordingly.
Stall warning.
See, he just straightens out and he gets a free hit because you're overcommitting. He's gonna try and hit you here. See, now you're adapting because you're not overcommitting now and you're just trying to hit him. That would have been a good time to try and shoot because you're lined up right there. See, he goes, hold on, that's a little too far. He goes under you, you PSM, going this way, going towards the side. He's also PSMing going towards the side as well. So you already lined up and you already did 99% of the work. So here he hits his gun on you. You have a lock. He's flying, he's flying. He shoots at you, but it's gonna miss because you're already going like too fast. I think it's this one. Yeah, let me check this shit out.
Stall warning.
So he lines up here, does it with you. I think it's this one. Yeah, that one would have been a good shot right there as well. Here you go. He has to flare that. That was a good try anyways. You get some free gun damage on you, but it's no big deal. Yeah, this was the one I was talking about right here. So he goes under you. You're already PSMing. Excuse me. So he goes under you. Excuse me again. And so he's aligned, and this is the time you want to shoot because right as soon as that lock kicks in, see, he's aligned. It would have been a good try. It may have missed, but still. But yeah, the overcommit. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's a good job. It's mainly knowing when to commit to the backwards flying and when to just keep going around and wait for your turn. It's not like you're doing everything else fine. Like I can't really see anything else wrong. From what I can see, it's like you're practicing it, and, you know. The sad part is he's still lost against me. But yeah, you can beat hackers on PC so long as you outscore them. See, now he's not committing hard to the backwards flying, and that's a lot harder to hit him. You gotta be careful of those point blanks, but you seem like you already know what you're doing. That was just a bad spot, honestly. You aligned, and you were like way close to him. See? He's like right there. So he's about to PSM, and you're already mid PSM, so you're still committing to it. And so all he has to do is just shoot, and you're like right there. That's just a positioning error, but I'm pretty sure you'll fix that. I don't really have a lot of energy today. I've been up all night. I've been up all day yesterday. And I'm just running on energy drinks right now until I do these 2 videos. So as of right now, the match is more or less over. It takes a little, it takes like 45 seconds to a full minute to kill somebody who knows what they're doing.
Stall warning.
Going for gun hits at this range is risky. I wouldn't try it. Yep, the looping 6am kill him.
Stall warning.
And that's game one for you, at least. So the next opponent you're going up against is Dark, and Dark's a lot more maneuverable, and he's a lot more careful with where he goes. If I recall correctly, you're using SMTD here. It's not too bad. Oh, and I can see Dark's just bucking around, more or less. So, an interesting fact about the MTD, it's actually got less high power anti-airs than the SU-37 does. So you actually have to be more careful in terms of positioning when you use these HPAAs, because you can't just hose them down, because you'll be out way before the 5-minute mark. So this is how you approach someone normally, because not everyone's gonna respect the merging rules. So right now he's turning upwards because you came in early. I think he has less airspeed than you do. And right now he's trying to wait for you to PSM or get a direct shot on you, and you don't want to do that. So that's not something you should have done. Getting set up for the early PSM is a good idea though, but it's like super risky. I think you hit him here. No. I don't know how those don't hit you.
Stall warning.
Yeah, you gotta use the backwards flying sometimes. Getting really close is risky though.
Missile. Missile.
Yep, he's behind you, but it didn't matter.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That was a good try, but you gotta be closer to him when you do that. Because you were just far enough. Like, this would have been a really good kill on him. Because he starts PSM, moves around, and you're almost perfectly lined. If you had just waited a little bit longer, this would have hit him. Actually, if you'd fired earlier, maybe. I'm not sure. But this one should have hit him, and it just never did. I don't know if you had the lock speed to even shoot earlier. So he's now hard committing, and then he breaks off. That's like knowing when to commit and when not to. You have the high-powered anti-airs. You don't have to play the gun game if you don't want to. You're gonna kill him a lot faster with just the high-power anti-airs. You don't have to gun him down if you don't want to. I think you just got caught there. Like, you just looped around harder than you did. Yeah, you took too long to PSM, but that's just mainly a quirk of the, that's mainly just a quirk of the, SMTD. So here he goes again.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You don't have the HPAs to fling. Like, that's not gonna work.
Missile.
You just wasted them at this point. I don't know why Dark didn't fire earlier. He had you dead to rights. That was a good shot. I wouldn't have looped there, but that's fine. It was just, you're playing really risky, but that's like the only way you're gonna hit this guy. He could have killed you there, but he didn't. Like, Dark's intentionally not taking some shots. Either that or he's just not paying attention. Yeah, you're hard committing, and he's just gunning you down for it.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Yeah, you see him, he's just backwards flying, getting free shots on you. So when he started doing that shit, as soon as he started this, no, what did he do? What does he do it? So he boosts, and then I think this is where he hard commits. So he delays once, lets it rip, and he just keeps going. Yeah, at around this point, at around here, when he just started going straight and just kept going, you should have just lined straight up and just shot at him. He would have been forced to move and he wouldn't have been able to shoot back at you at all. But I think he used it all. The fast backwards flying take? No, he's hard committing to it. So he's like going to go in a straight line. So what you want to do is because you're like going around and you're just like going doing a circle while he's heading backwards, what you should be doing is corkscrewing into him, and as he goes backwards, you shoot one shot and then you just break off immediately. So you basically just corkscrew into him, shoot, and then break off. Because then what he has to do is he has to flare, he has to move away, or he's gonna eat shit. It's just the way it is. So you should have just went straight up to him and shot at him. And yeah, see, he's hard committing to it. It would have hit him if he would have kept going. Either that or he would have had to waste a flare. See, now you get the idea and shoot at him, but he already knows what's going on. You're too far away. So there's another merge here. Yeah, you got to be more conservative with the high power anti-airs for the SMTD. That was way too late of a shot. Now he's behind you. I think the main reason you haven't really got, well, he is just gunning you down, honestly. So now you're at like 5 HVA and you got a minute left. That was a good shot. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Was it like 2-1? Yeah, that's what it was. So, in a way, I don't really have any real advice for this other than letting you know that when somebody hard commits to flying backwards, it really opens them up. And what he's doing is he's backwards flying twice, and then what he's doing is he's letting it go so that he moves a bit and then PSMing again so it moves his trajectory as he's moving by. See, now he does it again and so he moves straight, PSMs again, and then he's off flying again. Like what he's doing is he's doing two at once. Backwards flying with that, letting it go, extending it, and then doing it again. And that's when he hard commits, is when you should have shot at him. Now he's too far away. So I think the only thing you don't really know is about the hard committing in the end. Because if you do that too much, people are just going to come over there and straight up shoot you, and you don't want to do that. So that's the only thing I really think you need to work on, quite frankly. Um, my single player brain doesn't understand any of this. That's perfectly okay. This is some niche PvP 1v1 bullshit. Like, you wouldn't get this unless you've played the game for like 700 hours and you just do 1v1s all the time, quite frankly. But I want to come up to another point. I'm going to pull up another video, I think, once I get the opportunity to show you why you don't hard commit one last time, because this is what was killing you and this is what you don't understand. And quite frankly, you wouldn't understand it unless you fought like Ketsu. What does hard commitment mean here? So whenever you backwards fly, you have to cancel your PSM like once or twice. And then you're basically going in a straight line, but you're also going backwards. So what you do is you go through once, you PSM, You go up to about around 90 degrees, but you don't go the full 90 because then it won't count. So you go about like 89 degrees, you PSM, you cancel it, and then you PSM again. So now you're going this way, but you're still like this, and you pretty much keep aim like your plane's upside down at this point, by the way. So it's kind of like this. And at this point, if somebody is trying to chase you or they're trying to get around you, they're pretty much like they don't have a choice but to either break off or eat shit. So it's also sort of complicated. I'd have to like show a video where I play and explain it. Um, I can actually show one of my videos if you guys want, but I don't really know if you'd be interested in that. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll do a bonus video. I'll show you guys what I'm trying to talk about. But first, I'm gonna show off. Whoops. 1 second. I gotta go to OBS real quick. OBS. And then video capture device. No, not the video. This is review properties. And then go for the GUI mirror or live stream. It's the GUI mirror. Okay. So this is what got this guy killed, and what I want to reiterate before we're done. Uh, yeah, so that got him killed. So this is hard committing. See, he's flying backwards right now. He loops. Well, actually, he does the boost. See, now he's flying backwards, but Guico's flying into him, and he's just shot. So with this missile, he launched it right around here. So what the missile is going to do is it's going to come straight at him because he's flying backwards. So he's still flying backwards. He hasn't moved. He hasn't flared. There's nothing going on. He's in danger right now. If he doesn't do something, he's going to get hit. Does he do something? No, he dies. And that's what's called hard committing. And that's the way you basically just shoot at them as soon as you can once you see them hard commit, like on the second or third PSM, and that kills them. So that's what you don't want to do. And that's the only thing that I saw wrong with his two videos. Once he understands like that concept, it's pretty much over. There isn't really anything to worry about. So I have one more video I wanted to show, but it's my video, I guess. If you guys wanted to see like whenever I'm using PSM and like whenever 1 minute. Like I'm trying to find it. There we go. Here we go. So I uploaded this, but it's not really.
You know?
Whoops. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. Yeah, it's some real Ace Combat material here. So this is a MiG-29 mirror match. This is in 60 FPS. You got the good shit. So he's using, I think, a high power anti-airs on SU-30M2. I think this is the match I did against Dan or something. Oh, I thought this was a mirror game.
I stalled.
Oh no, this is the mirror game. This isn't the mirror. Oh wait, I didn't. Did I ever even record it? I'll have to check if I even recorded it. What is this one? No, no, nope, 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 nope. These are all just clips. Nope. What is this one? Oh, I think this is where I made fun of this guy. Yeah, I made fun of this guy and fucked him up. But oh well, I guess this will suffice. So like I'm fighting Dan right here. And Dan, I think, really wanted to watch it, so I'll do a free review for Dan as well. So he tries to shoot at me.
Have you on radar. Enemy detected. Cleared to engage. Take down as many as you can. Locked on.
So. Alright, so he tries shooting at me right here. But I'm off the side, so even if he does, I can just pitch down and it won't hit me, so I'm not worried about it. I lose a little bit of speed here because I just want to turn around. He tries like something cheeky to smack me in the face, but I'm kind of expecting that, so it doesn't hit. I PS him here because he's already lost a lot of speed,
Locked on.
and he pretty much, this is the hard commit I was talking about. Either that, or you just weren't in the right spot. Like, as soon as I come over here. Whoops.
Enemy locked on.
So he shoots, misses.
Missile.
So I'm at 800. I'm already going to PS him. I done committed to it. He's going to PS him as well, but it's way late. Like, he should have PSM'd as before this time. Like, this was a late PSM and it got you killed. Because you're going really slow. I'm going pretty fast. You literally cannot, you can't pitch upwards because your engine has to fight gravity and then keep going upwards, and you're mid PSM, so it's not going to kick you out. So your only hope in this situation was to point your plane downwards and just keep going. But instead you try to fight it. You try to get a shot on me, and I'm already in a superior position. And you just die.
Oh.
Bravo 1. Missile.
I stalled.
This is me showing off just because I'm bored. I got nothing to do waiting for somebody else to respawn. I do it all the time.
Stall warning.
So I know Dan's back. He's really close quarters. I'm already at PSM speed.
Stall warning.
I throw out an HPAA because I just want to know if it's gonna hit or not, and it doesn't. It's 4 minutes in, and I have 20 left, so I got plenty left to play with. So he PSMs again. I curve the HPAA at him, and it misses, but that's okay because I'm just like, I'm not like double PSMing too much. I'm trying to keep like a normal good distance. Not Cobra until he's at the right angle. Yeah, I'm showing him a lot of respect in this game. Like now he hard commits. You see he's backwards now, but he's gonna be going forwards. I'm also stalling, so I done fucked up.
Stall warning.
He's running high power anti-airs as well, and I don't want to get smacked by them.
Stall warning.
So I fire here because I know he's going to be, yeah.
Enemy.
So let me show you what happened. So I know you're PSMing. Stall out. Now I know you're going to try again. By the time I get set up and shoot, it's going to fly right into you unless you do something, unless you point your plane downward and just move out of the way. Here you go, you're late on the PSM again. I know you're going. By the time I shoot, the missile will have traveled far enough to just smack you straight in the face.
Stall warning.
So I know for a fact that you're too slow. And the only way out of this is to flare and rip.
Enemy locked on. Bravo 1.
Nice. Wow, that control, man. That control is awesome.
Stall warning.
So I get.
3 minutes.
Did somebody send me a message? Oh, it was a cat thing. Sorry about that, guys.
Remaining. In gun range.
So still have plenty of HVA to play with. I line up the curve. I'm just gonna see if this is gonna hit. And I don't. Yeah, I didn't think it
Yeah, I
was.
know, man. Someone who uses control and it's with keyboard is really hard. I don't know how some
Enemy
people
locked
use
on.
keyboard. It's really hard.
Hard commit 2 PSM. When you did 1 PSM, I'm expecting this one to hit.
Bravo 1. Locked on.
And you were going just inward enough to where the homing like was just, it just went around you.
Stall warning. Missile.
Right here I have no speed. I'm just playing ring around the rosy until I catch you again.
Okay, I'm now.
Landing down.
Sorry,
Superior position, you just die again.
my bad.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Like this is a very bad spot to be in.
Some
Enemy
people
locked
use
on.
keyboard. It's really hard.
Bravo 1. Locked on.
Stall warning. Missile. Stall warning.
See, I have the superior spot now. This is the moment when you should have decided to run away or just like pull your plane to the side or do something like crazy. Because at this moment, if you keep doing what you're doing, I got you. I've got you. You're dead. See, you're late on the PSM again. I can see you trying to pull a high G into it, but you're just late on it. I'm already in the spot. I'm already ready to go. This is just positioning and you just being a little bit too slow on it.
Damn, no.
So you try it again. I literally just shove my plane into yours and just shoot. Boom.
Sorry. My bad.
Comes here again.
Stall warning.
In gun
I
range.
think I tried to line up a shot. Nah.
Stall
Try a cheeky upwards one and it misses. That's okay though. I'm trying to hit you in the face with them.
Missile. Missile.
Because he needs more consistency in starting his PSMs, because if you're in an M2 and you don't know the exact if you don't know the exact speed range for PSM and you're still getting into it, it's really hard to get into because your plane just doesn't lose any speed. It doesn't want a PSM for you. And it goes for the M2 that he's using.
Missile.
Basically, he can't PSM when he wants to, and I can. I can just walk all over him all day.
Missile.
So the minute he makes a mistake, I'm on top of him, and there's nothing he can really do about it because he's just not as. See, now I'm playing Ring Around the Rosies and just waiting. I don't have to. Like, I'm perfectly safe doing this. Perfectly safe. I can do this all day until he either figures something out or he fucks up. Perfect spot. So I fire that one, and he flares it. I try again, and it misses.
That was so close.
So I'm out of HBA. I'm just waiting for mine to come back. I've still got plenty to use. There's like about a minute, 20 seconds, and I still have like 10 HBA or 9. So I'm still not worried about how many I've got. So I'm going to give you a lot of respect here because I'm in a bad spot. And then I'm just going to line up, overcommit. Doesn't hit. Try it again, and it hits.
Wrong PSM. Nice shot.
Yeah, so that was just you going the wrong way at the wrong time. Yeah. Yeah, I do a short PSM here. I fly backwards. I align myself with a shot. I shoot.
Enemy locked on.
It misses, but that's okay.
Bravo 1. Missile fire.
Wrong PSM.
Yeah,
Nice
it
shot.
just catches you because you just went in the
Nice.
wrong direction. It was just positioning error. I think this is the last one. Got a minute left. I've got 7 high power anti-airs.
Bravo 1. Locked on.
I can fuck around.
30 seconds remaining. Target is in gun range. Missile in the air.
Yeah, you see where I line up there, pretty much. You see where I hide you twice. I've got you lined up. I'm flying upwards as you're flying upwards, and that's what I want. I can take free shots like that.
30 seconds remaining.
And that's what it means when you go like and you line up with somebody. You know what I mean? Or you're like doing scissors or whatever. If my plane like is turned harder than yours is, I can fire a missile, and by the time you come up around, it just taps you, and you're just dead. So you got to be really careful when you align with people, and you shouldn't line up with somebody unless you have you're gonna have your nose on them faster than them, or just as fast. Because if it's just as fast and you're both lined up, it's a toss. But it's a free shot, more or less. So
Target is in gun range. Missile in the air. Enemy locked on. Bravo 1.
yeah, you don't want to head on like right that unless you want to make like a super good shot.
Gun range.
Like I missed this one. Whatever. You know what I mean? But you coming, like I'm gonna come back into you. you're coming back into me, and you're so slow, like you're not going fast enough to try this. Your airspeed is so low that I can just fire. It's just gonna go up and hit you.
Enemy locked on.
Rip.
Bravo 1.
Oh,
And that's the reason why you died.
15 seconds.
nice shot.
Stall warning.
And that's pretty much game. So for you to get better, I would practice doing PSM consistently. Whenever you get into like the speed bracket, like the 499 or less, like you can go from 499 all the way to stall speed. And then as soon as you hit 499 or less, you can PSM right then and there. Like there's nothing stopping you. So you want to practice the consistency of doing it over and over again. Like I would go into like practice mode with the all parts and campaign mod for free flight and just practice doing it and have a little bit of fun, or play online and chill out doing that. And then basically once you can PSM whenever you want to, uh come back, do some more matches, and we'll figure out what else you need to work on. But your consistency is the main thing that needs work. Like once you can do it whenever you want, I think we can move on to the next stage. And I think that would be great. That would be best for you. PlayStation, Xbox players are garbage trash talkers. Not all of them or some of them. It's mainly the Xbox players, in my opinion. There's only like two people, maybe three that's really. There's like two to four people on Xbox that are really good. On PlayStation, there's a lot of good players, but it also has like the biggest player base. And on PC, it has the least amount of players, but the most amount of like good players to the average player ratio. Like there's a lot of good players on PC, but there's like also like half of the population is really good and like half is like really new. I wouldn't say they're bad, I would just say they're new. And that's pretty much it for right now. Um, if anyone's got any other videos that they want to see me like talk about or whatever, just shoot them my way. But until then, I'm gonna like swap it over to this and just end up chilling with you guys for a sec. Yeah, it's all good, man. You just want to keep your speed up. You may want to use like an engine part or something. Um, like I had two engine parts on my MiG 29, so if you're using like you can usually get away with like one engine part usually if you're doing a 1v1. If you don't have any, I know there are people, it's just personal preference really. You don't have to use one, but it really helps. It really does. As for John, you need to learn how to deal with people who you need to learn what committing to backwards flying is, and to try not to like do it too much when they can just point straight at you. And that's really about it. Like your PSMing skills were fine. Um, I really didn't see, like you were making shots I would make. Your PSM skills were fine. Like Dark's a tough opponent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dark's tough as shit to fight. Like if he and I am fighting seriously, I don't really win a lot versus him. Yeah, the Iris X 1v1. Yeah, like it's personal preference. I know people with light bliss that kick ass. I use VCE for a while, kicked ass. I use Pressure 2 kicked ass. I use no engine parts. It's literally just personal preference. But we had a Japanese guy on Twitter go, and we had him go on Twitter and test out the acceleration with every single part in the game. We figured out that if you're only going to do less than 700 speed and you're going to be staying there constantly, we found out that Light Blisk 2 is the best. And we found out if you ever stay above 700, like for Battle Royale or anything, and you want to go fast, we found out that Pressure 2 was the best for over 700. I don't really think he had anything to say about Cycle Engine, but The 700 and below is Blisk, and 700 and above is pressure. That's what we got out of the acceleration values. Um, but yeah, anyone have any more videos? Because if not, I'm just gonna chill out for a minute and probably go pass out. I'll have to send you some later on today. Just my normal training 1v1s with Ash, but that'll be a while from now. Does the same thing, but slightly more maneuverable. I've heard all sorts of different shit from people who do 1v1s. At this point, I just say it's personal preference. You use the parts that work for you. And that is what it is. Do I have anything interesting to watch? Let me check it out. A bunch of these are shots, just shots that I've made. Oh, this is fun. This one's a fun match. I think I fight Sun here. Excuse me. I don't think I'll be putting this up on YouTube at all, actually. I don't think I'm going to be putting this up ever, but this is probably going to go in my trash bin, but it's still a good match to watch. Let me go load up OBS. So window capture, properties. Let's capture the VLC mirror. Are we getting this? Wait a minute. Nope, that's the wrong mirror. VLC.exe. Okay. Review properties, capture method, capture cursor. Weird, it is not showing at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a display capture and just do this. Get fucked. Get fucked, anti-DRM. But also get fucked by me. Cause there we go. So this was just a regular lobby that a bunch of the guys on the Ace Combat Boys Discord were in, and I just decided to come in and fight Sun. See, like he's super overcommitting to the backwards flying, and I'm giving him a lot of respect. Yeah, I try to hit him here. It's just not gonna work. But this is like YouTube exclusive. I'm never gonna upload this. This is probably gonna go in the trash for here soon. Here I'm taking way too many risks. I'm getting right in his face and trying to shoot him. And he's in an SMTD, so he's way more maneuverable than I am. Way faster, too. So I gotta play really careful. What's my opinion about rudder maneuverability, too? You have a lot. You have much better parts you can take. I've beaten that guy with SU-57 stock pulse lasers. Yeah, well, PLSL are pretty strong, even stock. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, here I try curving it. But yeah, he just runs up and shoots me in the face. That's how you deal with like people who are trying to backwards fly. You just run up and shoot them in the face. Yeah, that's John over there with Alien, because they were in the Discord. They were wanting to fight, and like I came in, I fought Alien, and then Sun came in, and I wanted to fight Sun. So this is me fighting Sun. I think here I start playing a lot more safe and just give him a lot more respect. I think he's up one on me, so I gotta kill him twice so to win. I don't feel like doing a draw. There you go. Good job, kiddo. Wait, that's me. Pog. So it's now 1-1 for me to Sun. I usually track by kills. I used to track by score, and then I realized somebody could just gun you for like 15 minutes straight, and it's like they get free score, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that PSM short. I'm giving this dude way too much respect. I better start putting my nose on him here eventually. Yeah, he pulled out of that just in time because I was about to run up. I literally was in the process of running up and shooting him in the face. I'm pretty sure I overcommitted to that one and he just ran up and shot me. So what did he do? He PSMs and he boosts into me. That's right. There you go. He was mid boost phase and I was like right in his circle. So he just ran up and shot me. That was the positioning issue on me. So now I got to kill him twice to win because it's 1-2 now. And he's got 2 kills. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just run up and shoot him. Fuck it. Now it's 2-2. So it's a minute left. I'm actually pretty like keen on just drawing, but I want to beat this guy. So I'm gonna fight until the very last minute. If I lose, I lose. I don't give a fuck. Like I was like, oh, I give a fuck, and then I immediately realized, wait, why do I even care? It's just a scrim lobby. Who gives a shit? Yeah, that's me giving respect. Then he's gonna come around. I don't want to try fighting that, so I just leave him and come back around. Yeah, he's PSMing on every time I pass, so I don't have to. Yeah. He just comes over and I kill him. Yeah. He should have sped up. See, he's trying to put his nose on me, but I'm already ready right there. That's what he was trying to do to me earlier, but I just did it to him by pissing it, by literally just wasting his time. He got frustrated and got close to me. I bet. And that's 3 kills to 2. That's GG's. Alright, I think that's about all I want to watch, honestly. Unless you guys wanted to see more videos or something. I don't know what I got. That's like a full video. Oh yeah, these are the 1v1s I downloaded, but I just played them on YouTube on stream. What video is this? Oh, this is the one where I'm playing with Theodore. This is a boring ass video. Sometimes I just randomly record and it is what it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call the stream here though. Alrighty. Okay. Video. Display capture. Full cam. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm probably gonna be up for about 20-30 minutes. Solvent Rage vid made me laugh. Yeah, Solvent was a really funny kid. He was really funny. But he did a dumb thing. He said N-word. Did a lot of dumb stuff. Um yeah, I don't really have anything left to do. Like I got a bunch more clips, but that's probably for my next multiplayer clip video. Um I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. You guys have a good time. And again, if you guys have any videos for me, you can reach me on Discord. Um, if you still don't know what my Discord tag is, you just ask me in the comments or whatever, and I'll just reply back to you with what it is. Or check out my Steam profile or whatever the fuck. But yeah, got any videos, let me know. If you liked, yeah, if you liked what I did, and you want to have me comment on your videos, tell you what you did wrong or what you could have done better, That's a better way to put it. Um, just shoot me a link to YouTube video. I'll put it up on my next stream. But you guys have a good time.